Hey y'all, what's going on? What's up? What's up? Hey Miss Niche 77, how are you? I know I'm starting a little late tonight. I wanted to start at 6:30, but we had a long day here in the Craftz household. Hmm. I know, Miss Vance. I know, Miss Vance. I know. I was planning to be on at 6:30, but I had to be a mommy and I had to be supportive to Minnie tonight. She tried out for the her school's volleyball team and she didn't make the team. So tonight I had to, be the mama and pamper her and she's taking a nap right now, y'all, because she was honestly just truly very, very upset about not making the volleyball team. So I told her she take her nap, and when she wakes up, I'm gonna take her out to go get some ice cream. Hey, Miss Gerald, I see Miss Lee just commented. I'm gonna answer her comment real quick. Let me see. I wanted to be on way earlier, but I had to take care of little Minnie. Hey, Miss Clark. What's going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Yes, always got to be a mommy first. Minnie's not gonna let me be anything else but her mama first, honey. Trust me. How has everybody been? How you guys doing? How you doing? How you doing? I have something fun to do um tonight. Yes, that is exactly what I told her. That if she works hard, next year she keeps working at it, she can be on the team. She can make the team and be a great player. She was just, oh God, y'all, she was so upset. I've never seen her that upset about anything. Hey, Miss Rivers, how you doing, my love? You guys make sure that you share the live, share, share, share. I have to get my algorithm back up because I haven't been live consistently in so long that Facebook does not always put my notifications at the top of everybody's feed. So make sure that you guys help me out and share. We are live on the Gucci Craftz Facebook page and also on the Gucci Craftz YouTube channel. Hey, Miss McNeil, how you doing? I haven't seen you in forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Yes, so tonight I got a little fun craft to do. We are going to be repurposing some rhinestone templates. Y'all know it's my birthday weekend this weekend. It's my birthday weekend. And so I got invited to a little lingerie party. And so I'm going to repurpose some of the rhinestone trashes that I have on the site, y'all. And they're super cheap because I am trying to close out everything. But I'm repurposing them to make my bodysuit have a little pizzazz. Also, I had put in a group that I want you guys to tell me what it is that you wanted to see me make. And so I seen a couple of people put down like templates to socks or all right, Miss McNeil, welcome back home. I'm so glad you got that together, honey. I know that was a horrible experience, but you're back home now. Yes, Miss Rivers, I'm going to be grown. Miss Rivers said you're going to be grown. Yes, I'm going to be grown. I'm not doing lingerie, but I'm going to do a bodysuit. And so it's not the traditional lingerie, but I'm going to dress it up, give it a little pizzazz, use some of the rhinestone transfers that we have on the site to make it cute. But like I was saying, I asked you guys what you wanted me to make. I was trying to get some ideas so I can make something that y'all wanted me to make. And a couple people put in the comments in the groups that they wanted to see me make templates for different things. So if you watch me, you follow me, you know that I am very, very simple when it comes to templates. Now, there are several different ways that you can make templates. Most of the time, I make my templates using circles or squares. Even if I'm making something like this, even if I'm doing something that's an odd shape like this heart, I would still make my template a square in order to sublimate on this heart. And what I said I was going to do is to just show you guys what I do to measure to make sure that my square would fit into my template. And so with anything with the odd shape, and I chose the heart because of the different peaks, right? And so the heart, of course, is lower down here. It's higher up here. And then it comes into this little peak right here. So it can be hard to measure. So before I measure this though, I want us to do a roll call. I want to see where everybody is watching from. I am Gucci Craftz and I am from California, the Bay Area. So I want everybody to rep their city and state. How you doing, Miss Sandra? Rep your city and state in the comments. Let me know where you are watching from. Make sure that you share. Sharing is caring. Make sure that you share the live. Share. I've done some sharing for you guys as well. Let me hit a couple more shares to help y'all out just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's see. Maybe sure that. All right, so let's see who we got in the house. Miss Clark, Chi-Town. Miss Annie, Louisiana's in the house. The Boot. New Jersey's in the house. Greensboro's in this thing. Yes. Rep your city and state in the comments. City and state. Let me know where you are watching from. Hello there. Facebook user, you have to give StreamYard permission to post your name. South Carolina, all right. If you share publicly on Facebook, like if you share to a public group or you share to your page and your page is public, you will get a sharer's badge. All right, I don't see no more cities and states popping up. If you're coming in late, make sure that you rep your city and state in the comments so I can know where you are watching from, okay? All right, so I was talking earlier about templates, right? So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because, like I said, you guys, I'm very simple when it comes to templates. So if I was going to make a template for this heart, this particular sublimation puzzle, I would make it as a box. I am not going to try to figure out how to make a template that has this exact heart shape in it. Now, are there ways you can do it? Yes. If you have Silhouette Studio, one way that you can make yourself a template for this heart is to simply take a picture of it with your cell phone, take it in Silhouette Studio, and trace it. I would probably take it into BG, remove background first to remove the background from it, and then take it into Silhouette and trace it so that I can create a template that is just the exact shape of the heart. However, it is not needed. Again, with anything odd, you want to make sure that you always measure at its highest point and then at its lowest point. This is how I'm going to figure out what size box I need to make. And then what I like to do with that box is I make that box about 0.5 bigger than what my actual substrate is going to be. That is going to allow me to have bleed on the substrate, okay? So what I would do is measure up here at the top. Let's get some inches, not centimeters. So I'll measure here at the top, right? So I'm going to kind of come right here. And from here down to that peak at the bottom, it's about 7.5 inches. So I'm going to make my box 8 inches in height. Then what I'm going to do is I am going to measure from the thickest part of the heart on the side, because you see it gets smaller as you come down. So I don't want to measure down here because my template won't be big enough to go across here. So then I'm going to go across. That gives me 9. So then I would make my box 9.5 wide. Then what I would do is create another box in the middle of that box that has the exact measurements of the heart. Okay. So if our heart is measuring 9 by 7.5, I'm going to make a box that's 9 by 7.5. And then I'm going to make a bigger box that goes around it that is going to be 9.5 by 8. That is going to give me 0.5 inches for my bleed on either side, up and down. And then within that little box, the one that's the exact size of the heart, that is where I'm going to place my design. And then I will have my template without trying to figure out how I'm going to recreate this shape within a program. Again, if you have Silhouette Studio, they make it a little bit easier for you to make the exact shape of something simply by taking a picture of it. Try to take the picture on a contrasting background so that you're able to remove the background. You can do that with remove.bg. It's a free service to remove your background. And then go ahead and take it in the Silhouette, trace it, and then you'll have a template that's exactly the shape of what you're trying to sublimate on. But again, I use boxes because boxes are the simplest thing for me. All right, so New Jersey's in the house, Plainfield, New Jersey. Brookhaven's in the house. Hello there, how are you? We're just talking about templates because I have some people in the group ask me, to show them how to make different templates. And that's how I make my templates for everything. I measure everything out and I create boxes. Unless it's something that is circular, like if I'm doing one of the sublimation chains and it's a little circle, I'm gonna make my template a circle. I do not overthink it. It is not that serious. You do not have to have a template that is the exact shape of the object that you're trying to sublimate on. Alabama's in the house also. What's up, Alabama? All right. Something else I want to talk to you guys about because I thought it was very, very interesting is Caesar coming out with their new cutting machine. Drop some hearts if you've seen that come across your timeline. Drop some hearts in the comments if you've seen that, or just say, yeah, I've seen it in the comments. If you have seen that Caesar is coming out with a new cutting machine. All right, Miss McKay says she's seen it. What I thought was really interesting is the first that I heard of it or seen of it was from the Silhouette School, right? And so I'm like, And they promote a lot of Silhouette products. They have a lot of little classes you can go and take on there. I think they even sell files and different things like that. But I thought it was very interesting that they were the ones that I first seen debut it. And then Swing Design hopped in and they did a little article about it. And then they said in their article, make sure that you go follow the Silhouette School because they're going to have exclusive bundles that are only going to be on their site for this new machine. Now, what I found interesting about that is the software. I wonder if the software for this device is going to be close to the software that you use for Silhouette. Because Swing Design promotes Silhouette. They have some kind of deal going on with Silhouette because you can go on there and you can buy the Silhouette keys for almost half the price of which you can buy them on Silhouette's actual website. So I'm like, they have to have some kind of in with Silhouette in some way. And they sell a lot of Cameo products. And they have a lot of different Cameo bundles. So I want y'all to take a look for those of you that haven't seen this device because I'm a little excited about it. Let me see. Hold on. Let me share my screen here. So this is the machine. It is called the Juliet. And they have a really little cute video that says, I'm looking for my Romeo. Let's take this little advertisement on about it. This is what the machine looks like. It, to me, looks like Cricut and Silhouette had a baby. That is what the design looks like to me. It favors more so the Cricut. It is going to be a 12-inch cutting machine. Let me see. What were the features? Okay, so it's supposed to cut 60% faster than other desktop cutters. It's specifically designed to cut quietly. You got the 12-inch high definition cutting machine. I don't quite know what that means. It's going to have the Caesar default cut settings, adjustable pinch rollers. You can cut with or without a mat. It's going to be wireless. You have the option for a USB connection. It's going to be compatible with PCs and Mac. And it's going to have the ability to print and cut. Now, I wonder how big their print and cut is going to be. It says precision cutting with 0.01 millimeter accuracy. And it has the ability to sketch or cut. So it is going to be able to draw. It is going to be able to do print and cuts. And it is going to be able to cut, we know, Caesar products. And Caesar sells tons of different products. And you can create or import custom designs. So their software, I'm just curious to see what the software is actually going to look like. It has in-software library of design files. So that's different than Silhouette Studio because you have to go to the Silhouette store to get your images and SVGs and things like that from Silhouette. So this is going to have in-software library of design files like Cricut. So I'm wondering if they are going to charge for those design files or if you will get access to a certain amount of them like with Cricut, and then you have to pay a premium in order, like how Cricut has Cricut Access in order to get access to some of the other things that they have. It also has built-in Caesar color swatches, which, I mean, is going to be great if you're using vinyl a lot. But I'm very interested to see what the price point is going to be for this machine because I haven't dug very far. And this is how it cuts here. I have not dug very far into the rabbit hole on this machine, but I'm wondering what they are going to price it at. This is what it looks like on the side. It kind of looks like a little dinner plate. But I'm wondering what they are going to price this machine at. It seems to me like it's a lot like Cricut, more so than Silhouette, but the Silhouette School is the first ones that debuted, so we shall see. I really want to know how much they're going to charge for it. I think they'll probably do a price point that's close to like the Maker maybe. I think it's interesting that they're coming out with it, just their first machine off bat. You can use it without a mat. You don't have to cut with the mat. It didn't say how many different materials the machine will cut. So that's going to be interesting as well. Is it only going to be able to print and cut, a certain paperweight? Are we going to be able to cut cardstock on it? Is it going to have a scoring tool? Like what other features? Did they say $4.99? I couldn't find a price, but maybe, like I said, I haven't dug very deep into the rabbit hole. I kind of scanned through when I first seen it cross my timeline, and I scanned through the article that Swing Design has as well. I know that you can't even pre-order it yet. You can sign up to get on the list where they send you a notification when you can pre-order it. At $499, it better cut a whole lot of materials because, I mean, even the Cricut Maker cuts over 300 materials. It's only a 12-inch cutter. And I need to know that it says it sketches, but I'm looking at the pictures. I only seen one little drum, so that means you're gonna have to take your cutting tool out to put in a pencil, or take your cutting tool out to put in a score if they're even gonna have something that you can score with. So it's interesting. Now $4.99, that's a bit much. It better do a lot if it's gonna be $400, and that's $500 for a 12-inch cutter. Okay, let me see. Miss Tracy said, yes, below info is from their blog along with the launch of this launching. Okay. the Leonardo Design Studio. Okay, so that must be the name of the software. It will be included for free with the 409. I'm told that software, baby. That software better do a lot. Hey, I miss you too, Miss Cheryl. Okay, so $499, baby. I don't know. They better come out and they better impress the heck out of me for $499. I gotta dig a little deeper down this rabbit hole, you guys, because I'm gonna need y'all to show me some examples of what this Leonardo Design Studio looks like. Is it something that's similar to Silhouette? Now, Silhouette is a beach. You can do a lot with this Silhouette. And if that's the case, hey, maybe it might be worth it. Also, even though this software is free, just like you can get Silhouette software for free, now you have to buy the premium version in order to take your designs out of Silhouette. But I'm wondering, will you only be able to use your designs in this Leonardo Design Studio, or will you be able to remove them? I would like to know a whole lot more about the software, especially if this thing is $500. It better do a lot for $500. That is pretty pricey for something that's only 12 inches. And are we gonna be able to use a 12 by 24 mat? Like I need to know some more. So I gotta dig further into this rabbit hole. But I just seen this pop up on my timeline. So I was like, I need to bring this up Friday Night Live, see if anybody else has seen this, what they think about it. Now, I'm gonna ask you guys, would you pay $499 for it if this thing could, like I said, it looks like Cricut and Silhouette had a baby. Now, if it can give me the precision of Cricut, the quietness of Cricut, and the design function of Silhouette, they might have me sold. I might be cheating on my Cricut. It might be a love triangle, me, Cricut, Cameo, and Juliet. Are you guys interested in what this machine may offer? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments if this sparked your interest in any way. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Miss Tracy says, I like toys, so probably yes. It definitely sparked mine. Miss Go Get It said yes. Yeah, I'm definitely interested. I want to get in that software. I want to see what that software can do. And the machine as well. Like you said, it cuts 60% faster. It's supposed to have great precision. Let me see. It would have to be more than Cricut and Silhouette, and I doubt it will be. So no. Yeah, that's what I'm like. It would. Let me see. Better be easy to learn to use like Cricut. Now, Cricut. That is one pro about Design Space. It is very easy to learn, but it is also very limited on the things that it can do. You can push the boundary within Design Space, but you got to do a lot of extra work versus going into Cameo and doing it in two or three clicks. Let's see. I'm still learning, but so eager to learn new things. Yes. Hey, Miss Princess Girl. How you doing, babe? I want the design features to be easy to learn like Cricut, but of course, Cricut spoils us very, very much. Cricut does a lot of things automatically for its users. Hey, Jessie, I missed you. Cricut does a lot of things to spoil its users. Like, you know how we got that new background remover and Silhouette still don't have no background remover or whatever. I mean, you can go in there and trace, but y'all ain't got no background remover like we do. Jessie came in. It's good to see you again too, Miss Diamond. Jessie came in repping that city and state, West Virginia. All right, you already know it. You missed the roll call, but you came in and made up for it. So we were just talking about, for those of you that just joined us, we were just talking about the new Caesar cutting machine, Juliet. And price point from the comments I gather is about $499. I think it's interesting, as I mentioned earlier, that the Silhouette School was the first place that I actually seen it on. And then to go on to Swing Design and see that they also mentioned it as well and said, make sure you go over to Silhouette School to sign up for the pre-order through them as well, because they're going to have exclusive bundles for this machine. So I'm wondering if the design program will be something like Silhouette Studio. If they can give me, like I said, the precision of my Cricut and the design, the design software that is like Cameo, I mean, I'm gonna be cheating on my Cricut. I already cheat on them a little bit with Silhouette, but I'm definitely gonna be cheating on my Cricut if I can get those two things together. The design of the machine looks like Cricut and Silhouette had a baby. It's nicely designed, except for the side. That the side looked like a little plate. But for $499, I needed to do a lot. When I say I mean a lot, I need to do a whole lot. And I'm interested to see how big the print and cut is. Because you Cricut users, y'all know we've been asking Cricut for 84 years to give us a bigger print and cut. Then it came out with heat press and a this press and a that and a this and the third, and another Explorer, another Maker, and we still don't have a bigger print and cut. So I'm praying that we can get a bigger print and cut through Cricut. But if this Juliet offers a bigger print and cut, it might be good. Okay, let's see what Michelle says. I did the new calibration on my Cricut Explorer, and now won't read the center lines for print and cut. Called and we couldn't fix it, so kind of upset right now. Said it had nothing to do with calibration, but my marker, which I haven't calibrated, still works. When people tell me that they have issues with their Cricut, like with print and cut, with it lining up, the first thing I ask people is, are you putting it on the mat correctly? I do not like the calibration. I've had an experience with, y'all know I have like 7 Cricuts, and I had an experience with one of my Cricuts where I said, okay, let me just try out this calibration just to see how, it works, so that I can be able to teach you guys and tell you guys, how the calibration works. And I'm going to tell you, it threw my entire print and cut off. I mean, it threw it completely off. So I never touched the calibration. I always make sure that I am putting my page onto my mat correctly and that I have inserted the mat into the Cricut correctly. I find that sometimes that's the issue versus it not being calibrated. And also always make sure that you have your bleed on when you're doing print and cut with Cricut. Let me see. Maybe they will send you one to test it out. I don't know, Miss McKay. Maybe I haven't been live in so long. They're probably like, girl, you ain't got no fans, girl. But y'all out here. I got my babies with me. So we gonna see. I don't know. I want to see it though. All right, y'all. So our project tonight is going to be repurposing some rhinestone transfers. So, hello there. It's my birthday weekend. And one of my really good friends is throwing a lingerie party. She invited me to her lingerie party. So I ordered this bodysuit, and it's really plain and it's bland. And so I'm going to use a couple of different transfers, repurpose them. One of them, this one, I'm going to actually just put on the suit, but I'm going to use another one for repurposing to cut out some of the pieces to put on other parts, because I have the bodysuit and I have some stockings or knee highs that I'm going to wear with the bodysuit. I'm not going traditional lingerie. I'm just going to do bodysuit. And maybe like a little robe, but I don't think I'm going to put anything on the robe because I don't think it's going to take heat. So our heat press has heated up. And I've marked the spots where I'm going to be adding my bedazzle onto my bodysuit with just some double-sided tape. So we're going to go through and we're going to have some fun cutting up some of these rhinestone transfers to make it something else. Thank you so much. Who knows how old I'm turning? I might give you something if you can tell me how old I'm turning. I'm going to get this light on back here. And then I'm going to switch out the cameras. Now I'm doing this at a temperature that is lower than I normally would do my rhinestone transfers. Normally I would just keep it at 400, but this is 90% polyester and 10% spandex. I think it'll do fine on the heat press, but I don't want the temperature to be so high that it melts it. Oh, girl, I wish I was turning 21. Close. You're very close. And let me switch out I'll share my screen to switch the camera. All righty. I want to make sure that y'all can see me. This light will get a little bit brighter in a minute for us to be able to really, really see. All right, y'all. So this is the bodysuit. Let me hold it up so y'all can, or lean it this way so y'all can kind of see it. It has a little cutout there in the front. It's a little sexy, but it's not too much. I'm going to be pretty much covered. And the first one I want to put on, the first one I want to do is going to be this A Birthday Queen. Miss Tracy, you got it right. I'm turning 38, my loves. She said that bodysuit gonna be giving body. I'm gonna have a little rub to go with it. But you know, I'm a little thick in a couple of places. Now, when we're doing these rhinestone transfers, let me go ahead and take off this double-sided tape because this is where I'm gonna just use my finger to kind of mark. So I tried it on and seemed like where I wanted to actually put the transfers. Get that little bit of residue off of there. And this one, I'm just going to size it before I take off this peeling, because once you lay these down, if you have to pull them back up, you want to be very careful because you can lose your rhinestones. So you want to be very careful when you pull this off that you do not take any of the rhinestones with you. The paper is very sticky, which is good because that means that it will hold your rhinestone transfer in place on your item. So I'm just very carefully taking this off. I'm not going to rip it off. I'm going to just slowly peel it. All right. Now I got that off. And you see this is sticky. Sticky. Sticky, sticky. So I'm going to place this. Right where I want it to be. And I'm eyeballing that. Now I'm going to take this off so it doesn't hit. I see the little marker where I'm going to be able to put this. This is where I'm going to add a couple of other things here at the bottom. That's where our repurposing will come in. And I'm going to just cover this with, let me bring y'all back a little bit. I'm just going to cover this with some of my butcher paper. And this is on 12 seconds, but I'm actually going to do this for about 10 seconds, okay? And this is at 325. Usually I'll do it at 400 for about 10 seconds and then lift it up. But because of the material, I've lowered the temperature. It is 90% polyester, and polyester does take heat, but it has 10% spandex, so I want to make sure I don't have any shrinkage or anything like that. What is this? I keep seeing something on the floor in the background. All right. So I'm peeling 90-degree angle here, and I'm peeling very slowly because I want to make sure that all my rhinestones adhere. See, I got one that didn't, so I'm going to press back down. I'm going to make sure that stays this go around. Okay. This paper is really sticky, so you want to be very careful. See, I got some in my B that didn't adhere. I'm just going to give them a press down on because we're going to hit this again just to make sure we're not at the party dropping rhinestones. That one's going to be a little stubborn. Let me see what happens if I peel from this angle. All right, so we got a couple in our B that don't want to leave our paper. Then we're going to try to work with those. Now I'm going to show you how we're going to work with those. So I'm going to make sure that they stay on the paper. And where my scissors go? Ooh. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. Here we go. We got it up. Now we can take this paper away, and I'm just going to line this back up where they actually go. Let me see. I got to find it. Okay, so we'll leave that there. And we'll do our second hit. Take these scissors over there. And I'm going to do 10 seconds again. Those are on there. Got one that wants to be stubborn. Some about this beat. Let's give it back. And this can happen sometimes. You get one or two that just don't want to cooperate. Now I'm just going to take that, move it back. And peel this one here off. The other ones seem like they took, but there's two. It looks like they didn't want to, so that's okay. There we go. So we got all the rest of them off. And the two that were rogue, they're still on there. So I'm going to do just another hit at 5 seconds to see if we can get those two to go down. And if I can't, what I'll do is I'll take a couple of rhinestones from another transfer and just go ahead and place them in that play, in the place of those. Yeah, it could be bad stones. They could have, they could not have enough hot fix glue on the back of them. Yep, like that one. Where'd it go? Yeah, there's absolutely like no glue on the back of that. So I'm gonna just push out the ones that didn't stick. All right, and it looks like it's just one here. And where'd the other one go? I can't even tell where the other one go. It didn't make that big of a difference. It's just one right here, but I might not even go in and replace that one because it actually doesn't look bad, and you can still see that it says birthday. You can't even really tell where it's missing from. And the rest of them are on there, baby. Nothing's coming off. That means it's gonna make it through the wash. All right, so that's the first part of it. And I actually do have to still do it this way. Because I'm going to add a little pizzazz to the bottom part here. Let me see. Are these plastic? Yep. So I'm going to have to flip it. Oh, I thought these were metal. They are plastic. So I'm actually going to have to do it like this. And I'll lay these right here just to hold it. So this is where we're going to repurpose, right? So I'm going to be using this transfer. It says, don't try me, try Jesus. And I'm actually going to be cutting out from her afro because I like the way that the rhinestones are kind of like sporadic around the afro. And I'm going to use them in the lower region there. And then I'm also going to use one of the smaller transfers that's like the bigger transfer. And I am just going to take the lips and the crown from it. All right, so let me cut these out, and I'll bring y'all a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. Let me get something for contrast. Maybe. Let me see. There's a rhinestone above the A. Yeah. That it was like that on the transfer, but if I don't like that, I can just go ahead and work it off, but it's fine. So I'm gonna cut out the lip. So now I have the lips. And then I'm going to cut off the crown from the top of the Q. Very carefully. Now I have the crown. And I can put this, I can still utilize this birthday queen for something else. Now I'm also going to be taking pieces of her afro. So let me lay the bodysuit out so I can decide which pieces of the afro I'm actually going to use in this lower area. And what did I just do with the scissors, y'all? Okay, here they go. So I want something, I'm gonna line this up. So I have the lips and our crown. And then I kind of want to put the diamond, like a burst of diamonds around the area. So I'm going to cut this stand. I'm trying to stay within the spaces where there's not any rhinestones. And then I'm gonna see, let's see how this actually looks. Cut off this extra. Let me see something. I want it to curve a certain way. I really just want like the lines. Or maybe I'll line it up. I might even do something like just be more sporadic with a couple here and there. Let's see. Yeah, I think I like that a little better. just a few spurts and speckles here and there instead of trying to put the big old piece. This is my risque part of the whole outfit. And I have one that turned the opposite way. So I'm going to just take that and flip it back. Let's see. I'm just figuring out where to place them. They might be cute there. Okay. Let's go ahead and secure the heart and the crown and the lips first so that I can really get in between there. Make sure that that's lined up. And so what I'm actually going to have to do is lean this over. This is plastic and I don't want it to melt. So this has to come. It has to come over. I'm going to double paper the other rhinestones here, just so they don't get too hot. Or I might even throw, yeah, I'm gonna double paper them. I don't want to melt the snaps or I won't be able to put it on. And I thought they were metal, but they are plastic. Okay, let me grab the paper. This double paper is just going to kind of insulate them from having that much heat onto them. Because if you overheat your rhinestones, they will start to peel. You don't want to overheat. I want to make sure that this other plastic part is not on the press. Excellent. And I'll do 10 seconds for this one as well. I don't have a mini press, but yeah, I'm trying to get fancy. A mini press would have helped in this situation. I might even be able to use an iron with these, but where there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, see, this thing gets direct heat, so that's good. All right, those need to go again. And maybe I'll do the whole 15 seconds because they are towards the edge, but as much as this press costs, all of it should be heated equally. Let's see if we can get them up. Get it up. I'm gonna let it cool a little bit. You know what it is? This is double paper. This should work this time. It's not getting as much heat as the other ones got. We got a couple in the middle that didn't want to come, but that's okay. Now they're sticking though because I didn't double paper it this time. And we'll hit it again once this comes off. I'm like, I feel like I lost the rhinestone. I did. It's sticking to my thumb. There we go. You get back right where you need to be, buddy. Oh, I have a few that, more than a few, this ended part didn't want to come with us, but we'll put it back down. All right, we'll put that back down for our second hit so I can get that end. Now let's see if we did good on this one. We'll take that one through the second hit also. Make sure they stick and they don't come off while we're partying. No, it's level, as you can see, Miss Angela. I done called you 3 different Angelas, I know. I think the issue was the first time that I hit him, the paper is doubled, which again helps to keep it from getting too much heat. We got that one little one. That's okay. It'll stay when we do it without the transfer film over it. Move it up just a little bit. There we go. Now let's see if we got these to stay this time. Couple of them. This bottom part just don't want to cooperate with me tonight. So I'll just go ahead and flip it back over. This has glue on it, so it will stay. And we're going to line this back up because I need the bottom part of my lip. I love when you can just get them to go on without all this extra, but sometimes you just got to put in a little bit of extra. And this one is super small. that over to him. Okay. I know that where that one goes, so I'll put that one back. My other rhinestones are still good there. I ain't gonna be fussing with you all night, lips. It's just these couple here at the bottom that don't want to stick, but they're sticky. And I might just have to come back through with my iron and do the little part. Where's my little sticker? My little sticky thing. Oh, there we go. If I can get my stones back on there. There we go. I think this one is a bad stone. It don't look like it has any glue on the bottom of it. Oh no, it does. And I lost it. It's all right. And so this little bottom part here, I'm just gonna fill it in with another lip. With another little side part of a lip. Damn it, dang it. I mean, y'all didn't hear me because the thing's so small, it popped up on me. All right, now let's look at, I have another lip. And we're just gonna take that lip and fix what didn't come over on that lip. No biggie. And what we need is this edge part. Y'all can come on out of there now. I'm just gonna get rid of the ones that are not sticking in this corner. And piece my little lip back together. This part here on the end I can get rid of because those are there. Come on now, move on my way. There's one little rogue rhinestone that won't move. That wants to stay. You didn't want to stick when I tried the first time, so go on about your business, player. Move that up a bit. I may have to fix this part after the live because it's becoming tedious. So that looks good for right now. And I can come back in and fill in any of the other little holes. It maybe needs one more in an area, but I won't make y'all sit through that. We'll fix what we can here with this one, and I'll come back in later and fill in the little holes. I have some that flipped over, so I need to take them out or they won't stick right. Yeah. All right, so let's get this down, and then we can move on to the socks, because I'm going to do some socks too, and I will come back in and fix my lip. I got about 4 rhinestones that I need to put in that little circle part, or in that little lip part. For it to be completed. Come on. Ooh, honey, this didn't even stick at all. It might be something. I don't know what's wrong with this area. At this point, it could be the material and not the rhinestones, but I'll come back in and fix the bottom of that lip later. Because that did nothing. It literally did not stick, but all the rest of them, they're there. So y'all get the concept of what I'm trying to do. My lip is not cooperating, but I will come back in and fix that right down there at the corner. And there's like 2 right there in the middle. So I'm going to come in. I'm just going to place those by hand inside of there, just with some tweezers. I won't do it on live just for the sake of time. Now, right at the top of the back, which I'm going to have to do it like this also, but at least the transfer won't be on. I'm going to add another kiss. So it'll be like right above my butt where the little kiss will be. And I have that one cut out. Now I'm going to make sure I get it lined up. So I'm having to do this at an angle. because I don't want to burn the snaps. And actually, I said I wanted to use a bigger lip for the back, not the small one. And I already have one cut out. So let's take this one, put it to the side. All right. Remember to peel carefully so you don't lose rhinestones on the way. And I'm kind of lining up the middle of the lip here, there, to make sure that I'm going straight. And I'll fight that time to do it. I'm also at a lower temperature as well. Usually I'm doing these at a much higher temperature, but I don't want to melt my material. So if it takes a couple of extra times for me to press it, I'd rather do that than to melt the actual bodysuit. I generally do these rhinestones on 400 degrees for 10-second hits twice. So they get basically 20 seconds under 400 under the 400 degree heat press. This right now is at 325. This one so far so good. Came off beautifully. No leftover rhinestones. That's what we like. We're gonna hit it again. Ooh, I gotta make sure that my see, almost melted it, Jesus. So the snaps are plastic, so that's why I'm having to do it at this odd of an angle. I do not want to melt my snaps because then that means I will not be able to put on the bodysuit. All right, so another 15 seconds and that's gonna be on there for good. There we have it on our back. We have our little kiss that's going to be on the back. I was thinking about adding some rhinestones up here, but I think I'm going to just leave it because we already have this here in the front. And that birthday queen just fits so perfectly on the suit. And then we have our little risque part down here. And I'm going to have to come in and fix the lip. Even if I have to get them off of here, soak them off, and then just redo a full lip. I don't know what it is about this little area here at the bottom, but it's not adhering. So we'll see. And then we have our back. And that's going to sit like right above my butt in the back. Yes, Miss Cindy, we're repurposing our rhinestone transfers, doing a bodysuit and some leggings. Using that happy birthday, our birthday queen rhinestone transfer. So not leggings, but ooh, wrong camera. knee highs. So what I did with the knee highs is I have a little sock jig that I made out of cardboard, and I had did this for some knee highs I did for a little girl's birthday. And so basically I just double tape these together. So these are basically two different jigs that I'm taping together in order to fit my sock. I'm making sure that it's straight down the middle because I want this design to be on the front of the sock when I put the sock on. I'm going to go ahead and give this a lint roll because it is cotton. So I can make sure that I don't have any little loose fibers that my rhinestones may get stuck to. And we're going to repurpose this transfer, the same one that we put on the front. And what I'm going to do for this one is I am going to take the Q. And I may also take the lip. We'll see how I feel about the Q. And so again, I make sure that this is on here down the middle. Okay, so I want my Q to go there. And then I have another little transfer. These are actually for masks, but I am going to take the rhinestones that are around the top to create like that that line of the socks that have the lines. And let me see, I think I cut 3 rows. We shall see. And I wanted to make sure I stretched this sock like as much as I could when putting these on here so that they would adhere pretty good. All right, we're gonna cut it off probably about right there. Go back. Watch my rhinestone. That's my little poker. I need to flip it back over. There it goes. Oh, I lost 2 there. And the rhinestones have like no sticky to them until they actually get hot. So I lost one from the end here that I want to put back. What I need is my tweezers, but I did not bring them in here. That's gonna have to work. All right, the queen's there. I think I will keep them like that. I don't know if I want to add the lips. Let's just see how the lips look. And I'll let you guys see. And you can tell me if the lips should stay or go. I think sans lips. So you have the bling here at the top, then the queen logo, and then the lips. I don't think I'm gonna do the lips. We'll just add our Q for Queen logo. We got our diamonds at the top. Line this back up in our middle. All right, now this is ready to go. We got a little sticky there. And we're going to do 15 seconds. Now, I could actually end up turning the heat up on these socks because they are cotton and I don't have to worry about this burning at the 400 degrees at 10 or 15 seconds. So let's see what we get for our 15 seconds at 325. Perfect. Peeling at an angle, going slow, making sure that my tacky transfer is not pulling up any of my rhinestones. And we got perfect press. This got some rhinestone grip to it. This is when I was trying to fix the lip in the front. And it's they stuck on that paper. All right, let's do the next section. These are gonna be so cute. And then second hit, I'm only gonna let it go for 10 seconds because we got really good adhesion the first time. We're gonna check them. Make sure nothing's moving. That's how we know they're gonna stay. So this is our sock, our knee high with our bling at the top. So this will go around the top. And then we have the queen here. I mean, it's a knee high. We could bling it out the rest of the way even if we wanted to, but I think this is cute enough to go with our bodysuit. Now I should get my little mannequin. Let me see if I can put this on the mannequin, at least the top part. So we can get a better look for it. Gotta make it taller. And let me see if I can clip it so we can see the effect that I'm going for. I'm super mad I gotta go in and fix this dang on lip, I'll tell you that. All right, y'all. So this is the effect that we are going for with the bodysuit. Lift you up just a little bit. Back a little. So that's the front of our bodysuit. And then here's the back. And you see our lip there. Let me see. The lighting is not great. But there's the back with our lips on the back. And then we have, where's the side? Our knee highs to accompany the bodysuit. I think that's going to be cute, 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 cute. And we just took two different rhinestone. Well, we took the two different rhinestone transfers for this one and repurposed them because this cue came from one that said birthday queen, right? We can still use the birthday. I can even find a purpose for the cue, the UEEN. If I did a cue that was with vinyl, like glitter vinyl or something like that to mix the media, you can still use it that way. And then the rhinestone transfer that this one came from has a bunch of lines of rhinestones. I could use that on a purse or a headband, anything that you can put heat on, you can repurpose these transfers with. Super simple, super easy. We got to fix our little lip down there. I don't know what's going on in that little patch of the material, but it doesn't want to stick. I'm going to make sure that it's no residue from the double-sided tape that I used right there in that area. But other than that, I'll do the other stocking a little later tonight. But that's our project, repurposing our rhinestone transfers to make a complete matching outfit. Yes, darling, yes. And like I said, I could even go up here with some rhinestones if I choose to, but I don't think I will. I think that this is enough, as well as this little part down here. Like I said, that's my little risque part down there. But I think it came out really cute. This is for a lingerie party. I'm going like non-traditional lingerie. That's why I added the knee highs to give it like a little bit more of a sexy look with rhinestone transfers. Just bringing it out, cutting them up. I'm also probably going to go around in this area with the other rhinestone transfer that I had, the Try Jesus, and take some of the rhinestones from her afro and put it around it. Thank you so much, Ms. Johnson. So there you have it, y'all. That is our project for tonight. Repurposing our rhinestone transfers. And let me switch y'all back to this other camera because I'll be so confused when I have to go between cameras. I'm trying to show y'all the stuff on the computer and it's at this other one. Let's go here. There we go. So we are done with that one. And that's to show you that even if you get a rhinestone transfer and it says something that you may think that you may not be able to use, you can always cut it up into pieces and use it however you see fit. Because you would never be able, you'd never be able to tell that this came from two different transfers at all, that we cut this out of a bigger transfer. And always save the leftovers, like I said, because you can do something else with them. Like with this one, with the birthday, and then the queen was here. So I'm missing my cue. So what I can do is I can use a glitter vinyl and put the cue back, and then use a glitter vinyl to also do the lips as well to make it a mixed media, just to add some contrast to it. And that way, if you're getting two different designs out of one rhinestone transfer. So even when you cut them up, always save the pieces. You never know. Like even this one, I cut the crown off, but I still have the queen. So I can use this for something else, or I could add it back onto this one. Never throw away your little scraps. They always can come in handy when you're making other items. And the rhinestone transfers right now on my website, you guys, they're super, super cheap because I'm doing a closeout sale. So the rhinestone transfer that I use tonight on the bodysuit, the birthday queen, that comes in 3 different colors. And I think they're down to $1. Yeah, they're down to $1 on the site. I don't have very many of them left, but they're down to $1 on the site. And the smaller transfers that we use, are down to 50 cents. Those are even fewer than the bigger transfers. So I think I may have like maybe 5 or 6 of the smaller transfers left on the website. And I may have maybe 10 of each color of these transfers on the website. And these are $1 now on the website. $1. $1. But there's not very many left. So if you want them, go grab them. And let me see. There's Minnie, y'all. She finally woke up. Minnie, you look so crazy. Website is ittrash.com for your transfers. What looks too small? That's not too small. Mommy can fit that. Look at her coming in here clowning me. That looks too small. Mommy can fit that. I tried it on. That's how I knew where to put everything. Sure can. Gorgeous. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for welcome. Thank you so much for watching. I had a wonderful time tonight. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Charmaine. I didn't see you said you loved it. My birthday is on Monday, y'all, so I'm probably gonna come back live just for a little bit on Monday to say hi to you guys and everything like that. I may not have a Friday night live next Friday because it depends on what I'm doing that weekend, because my birthday continues to the end of the month of September. So we will see. Thank you so much, Jessie. So I'm definitely going to see you guys on Monday, and I may see you on Friday. I will let you guys know. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. And again, if you want to get those rhinestone transfers, head over to the website, and they are there.